Ryan, big game coming up. There's a feeling maybe that is it a bouncing back after what happened during the week, or setting the tone for the rest of the season, especially given the opposition?
Yeah, look, obviously a massive game for us. Another 3 points in the league for us to go and try and achieve. A chance to go and put down a marker in the first Old Firm is always an aim that you want to do as a team and as a club. So all that things are there for us, and we want to go and do as well as we can.
When you look at the start to the season now and the European situation now settled, it's going to be Europa League. Does that give you that clarity now between now and say Christmas of what you've got to do in the rigours of those games?
Yeah, look, I think obviously a big aim of the season for us is to go and try and win the league. That's a massive aim for us this season. The weekend's a step towards obviously a big 3 points to putting us in a good position going into the international break, and it's just another 3 points. We'll just focus on this game and then reset over the international break, come back and see what comes after the break.
A good win against Celtic at the end of last season, but how different an opposition do you think they are now that Brendan Rodgers is playing?
Yeah, look, obviously a different style, some different personnel and players, and maybe in the starting 11. So we're just trying to focus on ourselves. Obviously, we've had the game on Wednesday night, so we've basically turned our attention, our focus after Wednesday night. The last couple of days now, it's leading into this game, and we look to go and get 3 points.
What is the international break, top of the table, was our goal that's been set internally?
Look, if we win this, then there's a good chance we'll be top of the league going into that break, and it's a great start if that's the case. But look, we just want to focus on this game and make sure that we turn up and go and try and get 3 points for ourselves, for the staff and for the fans.
There's obviously disappointment from the result the other night, but was there a feeling before that progress was being made in the games domestically?
Yeah, definitely. Like, we had a disappointing start at Rugby Park, there was no doubt. It wasn't how we wanted to start the league off, the league campaign, but in the league we bounced back well, and we've looked strong, scored goals and not conceded many. So we go into this in good form in the league, so we want to continue that.
Is that a case of parking that result and performance, or is it maybe using it as motivation to show you've got something to prove?
No, look, I think obviously Wednesday night hugely disappointing for us. We wanted to go and try and get Champions League football for the club, for the fans, for ourselves. It wasn't to be, but it's important we park that now, and it's not going to do us any favours taking that hangover, if you like, into the weekend. It's a different competition. So yeah, we just basically had to park that as soon as we could and move on and focus on this game, because it's a massive game for us.
What's your reaction to the draw?
Yeah, it's a good group. I think Real Betis, obviously a big Spanish side. It's going to be a tough test, and then obviously Sparta Prague we've played before, and then obviously Limassol. So yeah, it's going to be a tough group, and but as I say, we're going to just obviously focus on the weekend, and then after the international break, when that comes around, we can look forward to that.
Right, you're obviously a season pro here now. You know the demands and the reaction of the fans. Is that something you'd be able to help the new players with? Because obviously after the midweek there is a reaction there.
Yeah, look, I think whether you're an older player or a new player signed for the club this summer or previously, I think you know when you sign up what the demands are and what you're coming into. I don't think anyone needs us to sort of sit them down and tell them what's coming at the weekend, especially on the back of our result on Wednesday night. But we're going to be fully prepared, fully focused, and willing to go get 3 points.
Would you have any response to the fans' level of criticism and the things that they're saying about the team and how we've started this season?
Look, I think you can't get too drawn into what everyone's saying on the outside. I think the energy and the positivity and what we see daily on the training pitch, we have to stick tight as a group and stay together. And on the back of a bad result, there's always going to be criticism. That's what comes playing for a club this size, and the same as when you go and get a big win. There's no better game for us to go and try and respond and put a few of the critics right, if you like, and go and show that we are a good team.
In terms of yourself and your fitness and your pre-season, has everything gone well for you and you're ready to go and start this game at the weekend?
Obviously, I've selected. I'm ready to play. I think pre-season for myself. Obviously, came back maybe a wee bit later than the team with the international games in the summer, but had a full pre-season when I came back, and I've had no issues, so I'm fully fit and ready to go.
Ryan, you've played in quite a few of these games now. What kind of advice, if any, do you give to your new teammates who haven't played in a format before?
Look, it's going to be electric. It's going to be a quick, fast-paced start. They always are. I think the atmosphere is going to be bouncing, so it's important that we stay focused. As much as you want to play with that fire, and you always need to have that sort of side to you, but it's important to stay calm and focus on the game plan and be around each other. But look, it's a great game for us. I've touched on there. I think on the back of Wednesday and just before the international break, it's a great chance for us to go and prove we are a good side and take that win into the international break.
The fact that there's will be all Rangers fans there that day, what kind of impact can that have on the home team?
Look, it's been like that the last few. Obviously, it's we know what our fans will bring at the weekend. It's important we use that to our advantage. We come out fine, we come out quick, and that's the least that our fans will demand, that we run hard, we put our bodies on the line, we tackle. That's a given. So come the weekend, I think first and foremost we've got to show that side to our game, and then I believe we've got the ability and the capabilities to go and hurt Celtic and win the match.
Is it about you shrugging off the disappointment of the midweek defeat quickly?
Yeah, I think we spoke obviously after the game, and I think this game's too important for us to sort of carry any hangover or anyone feeling sorry for ourselves. I think it's important we just park that. We can deal with that at a later date when the Europa League group stage comes round. We can maybe look back and see where we went wrong and what we could have done better. But I don't think yesterday, today, tomorrow is going to be the time to do that when we've got such a big game in front of us. I think there'll be a time where we can sit down and address that.
Perfect, thanks guys. Daly's Jotty.